Good evening, good afternoon, good night, good morning. Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ o, ẹ káalẹ́ o, ẹ káàárọ̀ o, ẹ kú ìyálẹ̀ta o. Bí ẹ bá ṣe ń gbọ́ wa káàkiri àgbálá ayé, ibikíbi tó olúkàlùkù bá wà. Àtúndé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa láti Kìkìdá Ọpẹ́ TV. Èmi ni ẹni yín Honourable Chief Dr. Fẹ́mi Odúmádé. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń gbọ́ wa tí ẹ ti subscribe sí Kìkìdá Ọpẹ́ TV, ẹ lọ tẹ the icon bell kẹ́ lè subscribe so that a bá ti ń upload ẹ máa gbọ́ wa lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ bàbá ṣe dé notification àdọ́dọ̀ yín. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti subscribe, a rọ̀ yín, ẹ bá wa máa share, ẹ bá wa máa like, ẹ dẹ̀ máa comment so that gbogbo ohun tí a bá ń ṣe ó máa lọ déédéé. Ẹ ṣé gan, a dúpẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá a tún fẹ́ gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí lórí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wa ìkànnì náà ni. Ìgbà tí Nàìjíríà bá dẹrùn fún gbogbo wa láti gbé, òun nínú wa máa dùn, òun lára wa máa yá gágá. Àwọn èèyàn ń jápa, wọ́n ń sá lọ. Tí Nàìjíríà bá wà lórí bó ṣe yẹ kó wà, torí kò sí reason tí Nàìjíríà ò ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ pẹ̀lú country ní àgbálá ayé tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa fẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ nípa ìdàgbàsókè. So ladies and gentlemen, we here once again to discuss our national issue in Nigeria as it affects everybody. Nigeria is one of the countries in the world that is supposed to be enjoying, to be developed, and not to witness the Japa syndrome that is happening now in Nigeria. But we have a lot of defaults in Nigeria. Laxity, I don't care attitude, nonchalant attitude to national issues by government officials, government appointees. A lot of them are not even helping the government, even though they are in government. They only think it is only the president. Thank God we have a new government now that is coming with a clean slate, a new active government with an action President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And what is the issue we just want to look into briefly tonight is the issue of Nigerian passports, Nigerian international passports. Why should the issue of international passport become a problem in Nigeria? Why? If passports are printed, they will be sold. They are not for free. They are sold for charges, certain official charges on them. Once upon a time in Nigeria, you can go into a passport office in the morning, before 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, you are out with your booklet. Then what happened now at this? Why the backlog? Why the problem? This passport issuance is supposed to be a revenue generating item. If you have a passport, if you don't have a visa, you cannot move out of the country. A lot of people obtain this passport, it expires, 5 years expires without them moving out of Nigeria, but the money has gone into the treasury. Then why are we having scarcity of international passport in Nigeria? Kí ló fà á tí passport táwọn èèyàn fi travel sí mọ́ Nàìjíríà? Nígbà kan rí, wàá wọ passport office láàárọ̀ káago méjìlá tó lù ó ti ya fọ́tò ó ti ṣe wọ́n ti print ẹ̀ wọ́n ti sign ó ti gba passport ó ti jáde. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn? Owó náà fi passport ń pa, wọ́n ń gbà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Ẹlòmíì á gba passport ẹ̀ tí tó máa fi expire lọ́dún 5, ó lè má lọ́bì kankan, á tún lọ gbà míì. Owó á tún wọlé sápò ìjọba. Kí ló wá ní wá lára láti kó passport síta? Ṣé àwọn immigration officer ló ń fà á ni kán bá lè máa pawó àbí kí ni? Because what is happening right now is that in Nigeria, go to any passport office in Lagos, go to Festac, go to Ikeja, go to Ikoyi, everywhere jam-packed, every day jam-packed, every day jam-packed. Go to Ibadan, go to Abeokuta, go to Abuja, Kano, everywhere. Why? Why? Is the government not ready to make money from sales of passport? And the worst part is all our embassies overseas, all Nigerian high commissions all over the world, shortage of passport. If you are lucky to be what do they call it? All over the world. No passport in Canada. No passport. Go to US. No in UK. None in Europe. All the European countries. Complain everywhere. Complain. To the extent that all immigration services of other countries have known that yes, you can travel with expired passports. Once you have a passport of other, once you hold the passport of another country, you can travel without visa on your foreign passport with your copy of with your expired passport. Why are we suffering, Nigerians? Why this? The last administration, Aregbe, they were promising that they will provide passports everywhere. Later, what did we hear? Issue instructions allowing people to come in with expired passports. They even went further that at the airport it will be renewed. All fake. Nothing happens at the airport. Nothing happens at the airport. We are very hopeful now with the action government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. By the time we have a full cabinet, this will be an issue to be reviewed. We have printing and minting in Nigeria. Can't we print passports? Can't we print passport booklets? There was a time we were printing overseas when they made our printing and minting company, Marybond. Thank God it's now active. The new administration should please look into this. The National Assembly, please, National Assembly, sit up to your responsibilities. Go into all these things. Nigerians should not be suffering just because of pamphlets of international passport. to go for capturing that you will do in a day and collect your passport in a day. Those days, now, if you pay, they will be giving you 1 month before you can come for capturing. Where you are lucky is when you get 2 weeks. And no, it's not just ordinary lucky. We all know how much government fee is on issues of passport. We know government fee. But can you get any passport right now at that cost? The least you can get any Nigerian passport anywhere in Nigeria now is over 40,000 for 5 years. For 10 years, over 100,000. Everywhere. People are suffering. Even though Nigerians can adapt to things, but should it be so? Should it be so? When in other countries, you take you apply without even showing up online. They take your pictures and your signature online, everything. They send you your passport. During COVID, this is how you obtain passports. This is how you obtain passports. You don't need. Then should we need to make things difficult for our nationals, both at home and abroad? A lot of Nigerians want to travel home since they could not come because of issue of passport. Because of issue of passport. Some Nigerians at home have applied for passports, paid, do everything. Some now 6 months, 8 months. The passports are not out. What is causing the delay in production of passports to those who have even paid and do every processing? 3 months, if you are lucky. Why do we enjoy sustaining crowd everywhere? Why? We are appealing to the new administration to please help Nigerians. To please help Nigerians. Issuance of passports does not determine traveling. When you have a passport, you will still need a visa. So, the most embarrassing situation is our embassies are overseas. Our high commissions overseas. Lack of passport booklets. It is something that the National Assembly really needs to look into and advise the executive. We know the buck ends at the president's table, but people are appointed into offices thinking that they are capable of performing. You are not just appointed for you to come and parade yourselves in big babariga or whatever dress, but for you to perform, to make Nigerians happy, effect changes, positive changes in your various appointments. You don't need to wait for the president before you should know what to do. Although all this will wait for the new cabinet to be formed. But the National Assembly should please help us note this. Nigerians are suffering. to obtain passport that it is their legitimate right. It is the legitimate right of every Nigerian to have a Nigerian passport. It is not a big deal. It is not a big deal. And it is a source of revenue generation. By the time you have more than 10 million Nigerians waiting all over the country to obtain passports, if 10 million Nigerians obtain passports, even if it is at 20,000, even 10,000, which is never so, official rate, an average of, let's say, 20,000. You know what it means? And this continues every day. Yet, go to any passport office, you see the crowd, like Oyigbo Market, Wuse Market. Like Alaba International. People waiting. Why does not show us a serious country? However, we rest our hope on the new administration. The new administration, we are sure, rest assured, with our president, this will be a thing of the past. Scarcity of passport booklets and issuance of passports taking 6 months. 3 months mean when you are the luckiest. I mean, something that we collect each on daily basis. You get there, you collect, you come out. Except on a day when the network is bad, that they could ask you to come back the next day, the network is bad. But nowadays, we have improved network system. Thank God the G5 is in town. Everything is in order. Why should we be having this problem? Booklets that we could print. Well, Nigerians, please bear with the government. Ẹ jẹ́ ká farada fún ìjọba wa tuntun, wọ́n máa bá wa rí sí i. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀ àwọn tó ń bọ̀. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀, à ń bẹ̀ yín gidigidi. Kọ́ má dàbí àwọn mínísítà kan táà ní dárúkọ tó ń ṣe bó ṣe wù wọ́n. Wọ́n lọ gbé Ethiopia ní àwa lọ́jọ́ kan ṣo, wọ́n dírẹ̀sì ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Nigeria Airways, ní Nigeria Air. Ọlọ́run á gbà wá lọ́wọ́ àwọn ẹni ibi. Ìjọba àtúnlùtò ti dé. Ìjọba àtúnlùṣe ti dé. Ìjọba amúnúdùn ti dé pé lágbára Ọlọ́run, lágbára Elédùmarè, Ọlọ́run á dúró ti ìjọba wa tuntun yìí. God will be with the new government and the Nigerians will enjoy. God bless Nigeria. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. Ẹ ṣé gan-an. Ọlọ́run á dúró ti gbogbo wa o. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i, láti Kìkìdá Ọpẹ́ TV lẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa láti ẹnu èèyàn yín Honourable Chief Dr. Fẹ́mi Odùmadé. Ẹ ṣé o.